Yeah, so under the National Shipbuilding Procurement Strategy, we've gone from project work, which was very boom and bust in the earlier days of shipbuilding in Canada, and now we're at a point with a stable backlog of work. We've invested in a modern shipbuilding facility, the most modern in North America, and we're now a full-blown manufacturing facility, manufacturing ships for the Canadian government. And we've got the first one underway already, and it's moving through the facility quite well. And the days of projects coming in, creating a workforce, disassembling that workforce, and then going back quiet again, those days are done. In a manufacturing environment, ships are built in blocks. So we fabricate 5-sided blocks. In the example of our offshore fisheries science vessel, it's made up of 41 blocks. We do all the work we can in a shop environment to these pieces of ships, where we put all the piping and electrical work and machinery in there that we can, and then we're just erecting the blocks to form the ship, much more efficient. So the way it works is we're now building the first of the offshore fisheries science vessels, and about every 6 months we'll start the construction of the next vessel. So they overlap in construction, which allows us to level load our manufacturing capabilities so that our workforce is doing very similar work in the same place at the same time, and it's more of that manufacturing environment. So every 6 months or so we'll start a new vessel. We've got about 120 people currently working on the Joint Support Ship project, updating the design and doing a lot of the planning work that breaks down that existing ship design into pieces that can be manufactured here in our shipyard. We'll start construction of the first Joint Support Ship right at the end of 2016, and then that ship will be operational in 2020. So it'll take 2017, 2018 to build the ship. 2019 is commissioning, tests, and trials, and then the Navy will have it fully operational after that. About 6 months after we start the first Joint Support Ship, we'll begin construction of the second vessel.
Okay.
As we complete the Joint Support Ship design project, we'll immediately roll into design of the Coast Guard's large polar icebreaker. That's a very capable and a beast of a ship. It's going to be quite the flagship for Canada. It'll take us about 2 years to build that vessel. We're quite proud of the progress we've made under the National Shipbuilding Procurement Strategy. Canada set out to rebuild a sustainable shipbuilding industry, and that's delivering. And I think that's the message we really want to get out. And we're very proud of the work that happens here every day in this Vancouver shipyard. And we look forward to sharing that with the world because it's a very good story.